Ladies and gentlemen, children of the interwebs out there, Sebastian Envy, Strong Style Nerd, Strong Style Cinephile. Still working on my setup and how I do things when I'm coming at you from my home base here. I'll figure it out eventually, but just want to jump on here and touch on some Suicide Squad casting news because, as you all know, I love my squad. Nathan Fillion has been added to the cast, and we also learned who's going to be playing King Shark in the past couple days. So let us geek about that for a scant few minutes. Now, first off, Nathan Fillion added to the cast of Suicide Squad. What role he's going to play? Not really sure at the moment. If it's going to be a glorified like cameo or just a vocal cameo like he had in Guardians of the Galaxy as one of the prisoners, or is it going to be a beefier role? Now, Deadline is always up on their stuff, is reporting that Fillion has been characterized as starring in James Gunn's The Suicide Squad, which leads them to suggest that it might just be more than a glorified cameo. Who knows at this point? He might just show up as one of the, in every Suicide Squad thing they've done thus far, they've kind of done this like roll call thing where they're all getting assembled. So he might be one of the prison guards holding him, or he might just be another DC villain that's locked up next to one of them or something like that. Remains to be seen. They have like Gunn and Fillion have a tight relationship. Fillion is a sci-fi genre superstar. For geeks out there, he currently stars in The Rookie. Watched a few episodes of that. Wasn't my cup of tea. It'd be interesting to see how it goes forward, given that they lost one of their headliners on that. But that's a whole nother thing. And then we have Steve A.G. portraying King Shark. Now that is definitely something I'm interested in. He also appeared as one of the Ravagers in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. So again, it's like guys that have ties to James Gunn that are getting cast in his movie. It's a good thing. I mean, filmmaking, the community is all about relationships and building relationships. A lot of the times it's who you know that helps you get roles and that sort of thing. Also, we learned that Flula Borg, who's a YouTube superstar turned actor, has been added to the cast as well. Don't know who he's playing, but he's playing the love interest to one of the characters, and that's all we know at this point. Who that is exactly, not sure. Not really certain that I want a whole bunch of love story crap going on in my squad movie, but remains to be seen who he's playing, what role he plays. Of course, these cast members join Viola Davis, who's returning as Amanda Waller, who's a phenomenal Amanda Waller in the first movie, even though CCH Pounder, in my heart, is still the one true Amanda Waller. Viola Davis brought in intensity and just a scariness to Amanda Waller that was definitely needed for something like that. Got Joel Kinnaman coming back as Rick Flag. Jai Courtney's coming back as Captain Boomerang, who I didn't really think I would like before I saw the first movie, and then I did. So I'm fine with him coming back. We got Margot Robbie who's returning as Harley Quinn. Not exactly jumping up and down for that, but it is what it is. Squad these days has Harley Quinn front and center, so comes with the territory. Got Idris Elba, who's leading the pack. Still don't know who he's going to be. Reports suggest pretty much that he's going to be Bronze Tiger. And again, I asked this in a previous video, what other, black villain characters have they had in the Suicide Squad in years past? They've had Black Manta and they've had Bronze Tiger. And that's about it. So who else is it going to play unless you're going to race swap another character? And if you're going to do that, who would you, do that with? I don't think he's really Bronze Tiger material, but hey, if that's what he's going to be, then that's what he's going to be. We got David Dastmalchian as Polka Dot Man. We know him from the MCU and the Ant-Man movies. So we got him as Polka Dot Man. We got Daniela Melchior as a gender-swapped rat catcher. And then we have John Cena. Hasn't been confirmed who he's playing, but reports suggest that it is Peacemaker. Looking at Peacemaker, um, it definitely seems like that could be somebody that Cena would have a good time and easy way playing. So interesting as more cast news comes together about Suicide Squad 2. I still kind of think James will back off at some point. Maybe he won't, and I'll totally be proven wrong. I welcome that because I definitely want to see his spin on the squad, what he has in store for the movie. Plot details under wraps. So just remains to be seen once filming starts if more details kind of leak out then. So it just remains to be seen how this cast comes together in the Suicide Squad. We'll find out as filming begins and set photos and set videos and plot details come to the surface. Hopefully we'll get a good idea of what's going on in the film, and just hopefully it'll just be better than the first one. The first one had potential. It just fell short in a lot of ways. Hopefully with James Gunn at the helm, if he indeed stays at the helm, it'll be much, much better. I am a Suicide Squad fanboy, so I'm hoping and crossing my fingers and toes and sacrificing small animals that it will be good. Anyway, those are some of my thoughts on it. What do you guys out there think? Let me know in the comments below. Follow me on social media. Talk to me on Twitter, Instagram. Talk to me here on this channel. And just, man, let us geek.